Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick completion to the tight end. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Here's the option play. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Ball handed to the running back. Football comes out. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
LSU now operating in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to extend the play. Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Moves toward the sideline, finds the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Escapes the sack. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Makes a quick catch. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. We saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
The Sooners are in the red zone now. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hit as he released it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Quarterback's trying to do here, he's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A short completion to the tight end. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But, man, I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer. Option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and, of course, Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
And the Sooners are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
That completion sets up a third down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's got some open field ahead. And bulldozing his way through. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. The kickoff team now set to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They've got to recover from that right now. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the completion made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive.
And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Sticking with the running game. Physical run earns the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running with purpose. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He pulls it in for a big gain. Solid tackle, able to get him down. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical third down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to fourth down.
Will go for here on fourth down and 3. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's a target, and it's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That's an explosive game. They've got him, but the game all the way to the 28. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's field of return trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it second and medium. Snags a quick throw. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Bites off a defender.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. Tailback with another carry. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion, and they do it for a second time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tigers! Will take the lead in the second half.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You've got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And now a carry here for the fullback. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The offense continuing to build momentum. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Short pass finds the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 28, Oklahoma 21.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Oklahoma. No chance to catch it. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage because right now it is not working.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away,
He sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Caught quickly, and he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs on the scramble. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
He'll hand it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle, but forced down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up, the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
Boy, another nice throw by this quarterback. You know, Chris, he's had a heck of a day the entire game, avoiding mistakes, making good throws, giving his team a chance to win this game. And when it comes down to it, I want the ball in his hands with a chance to make a play to win it.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
Sooners offense is back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The sack sets up second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Sort of trying to make something happen. The returner is brought down. Looks to start on the next drive. here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. And they'll scramble for a first down and, importantly, get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play.
Boy, this young man is doing everything he can to keep his team in this game, and this play checks all the boxes. Need a first down? Check. Get out of bounds and stop the clock? Check. Avoid himself getting a big hit? That's a big check.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Spot in the natty at stake. This defense is being shredded. Kirk, what can they do differently to stop this guy?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I would just keep trying to come up with double coverage or blitzing, something to try to slow down not just the receiver, but got to pressure the quarterback. But right now, the receiver's just in a zone. Sometimes you get into that spot, and it's so hard to get you out of it. I know if I were this quarterback, keep throwing him the rock.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, how's that for starting the national championship off the right way for this offense? Very first opportunity to get a one-on-one matchup. They hit it for a big one, and it's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So Arkansas's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They bring him down right at the 20. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain. Okay, it's third down after that run. They're going to run the option. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Razorbacks will have to kick this away. No fair catch. He fields the punt. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass rush closing in. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's tackled inside the 35. Picks up a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down, they're going to throw it. He lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Offense with some pre-snap motion. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but it's brought down after a short gain. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Short connection to the tight end here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
And the single back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Crucial third down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So with the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
Going after, knocked right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll run it from the gun. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the +42. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy is showing what he can do.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Hogs. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only 1 touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the 2nd half.
And the extra point was up and good. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
And the Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at midfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. And he's got it. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. 1st and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble now. And the Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Got a lane. Can he get in? And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to create better field position. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the first down. No huddle now for the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
A risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Second and long now from their own 5-yard line. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Razorbacks will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Championship game, and there is nobody who can cover this guy. What a monster performance by this receiver.
Chris, we're on the biggest stage in college football, and this guy's treating it like he's playing a video game. My gosh, he's got this defense in la-la land out there.
return it from inside the 5. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. And the Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Now the screen does produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. The Razorbacks bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that one.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. You've got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the 1st down and keep working clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, how fitting for him to get... carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on...
Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense is still clicking. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. It's a nice score to remember.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's go.
Down he goes, a sack. And the Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. 2nd and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding some room at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
He's running out of time here. And the junior able to get home with the sack. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he will be stuffed for no gain. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Running with purpose. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.